I dated before, you know, we slept together a second date, but it didn't affect anything because he still wanted to be close to me. But now, I think just because of his own emotional issues, forget the sex, he just doesn't want to be part of me just because he's kind of crazy. But the guy I'm with now, I mean, we've slept together twice since now and then, and we'll see. We'll see, you know? Like, honestly, my parents slept together on their first date. Well, the first night they met, actually. I think that if they like you, it won't affect anything. And if they just wanted sex, then they just wanted sex, and you find out within a few days. You know, but men who court you, men who pay for your stuff, men that want to take you out to dinner even after you slept with them, I think that still holds interest. You know?
What tells you that a guy is strong? Like, what are the tip-offs that a guy is...
Mentally or physically? Both? We're talking both?
Yeah.
Okay. When I can see a man is strong when... Mentally, when he's ambitious, when I can see that he's gone through things, but yet he's come out very strong. That, you know what also I think a man is strong? When he can actually deal with his feelings, when he doesn't ignore them. Like when a man tells me he's seeing a therapist, I consider that a very strong man. You know, like you. Like, I consider you strong because you decided you were strong enough to admit you had a problem, and that you went out and took care of it.
Yeah.
That is a strong person. That is somebody that I respect. I mean, physically strong, I mean, listen, he doesn't have to be a better cyclist than me, but he better be good at something physically that I can't do.
Yeah. Like,
listen, I'm a competitive swimmer. A guy that says he's a swimmer, says he's a competitive swimmer, I expect him to be much stronger than me. A man that says he's a cyclist, he has to be much stronger than me. But a man that's a strong runner, I'm a runner, but I'm not that strong. You know, like, you'd be strong in something that you enjoy doing. You know, something physical. It doesn't have to be, like, anything I do, but something physical that I mean, then they kind of, you know, re-challenge themselves and are constantly say, okay, well, I met this goal, and I want to challenge myself up here. People that keep challenging themselves in exercise, whatever it is a strong person. Oh, no, I'm always challenging myself. Excuse me. You know, so, yeah.
How many men have you arm wrestled with?
Quite a few, actually. Guys like to arm wrestle me because I have big arms. They think that it's cool that I'm buff. So, I don't know, like 10? You know, men are like, oh, like they'll feel your arms, like, oh, let's arm wrestle. Because men like the fact that you're kind of manly.
Right.
So they're just like, that's hot. If you could beat me, that would be so hot. Not really.
Do you ever get attracted to feminine men?
I have been. I mean, like, a little metro, yes. I mean, like, for the most part, it doesn't really last that long because I crave a man that's a little stronger than me.
Yeah. You
know, because I'm a strong girl. But at first, like, I kind of like their fashionista side. I kind of like the way they're so affectionate and everything like that. But after that, I'm kind of over it.
Can you give me the typical trajectory for one of your relationships?
Typical trajectory?
Yeah.
Be specific.
Well, I think we all get into patterns with our relationships, and they start off a certain way, and they hit a certain plateaus, and then they fall apart in similar ways.
I can tell you that what happens in my relationships is it usually gets extremely hot and heavy at first. Like, hot and heavy, goes a little fast, gets to a point where either you commit or you don't commit. Mm-hmm. I don't say anything. I wait for the guy to say something. I kind of just try to avoid conflict at that time. I try to be... I just try to keep it together, try not to be too suffocating, try not to be too emotionally needy, because I'm not. I mean, like, I'm an independent person, but I try to just go with the guy's pace, and then what'll happen is it'll come to a point where we're supposed to define it, but if he's not defining it, I'm not going to define it either. And then either it gets stronger, and I like them more, or it starts to fade, and I don't want anything to do with them. I haven't really had my longest relationship is 8 months, and I haven't had that kind of relationship. We're talking like in 3 years. Because if I'm not happy, I leave. Or if they're not happy, I usually, because I don't usually get to the point of commitment so much. You know, like I haven't done that in a long time. Mm-hmm. So, you know, like it usually either it keeps going or it fades. Does that answer the question?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you give me like some things that you've realized give me some examples of things you've realized that told you this relationship isn't going to last?
Signs.
Yeah, or just like in moments that you go, oh.
When I see the way he treats other people.
Yeah.
When he tries to make me laugh and does not succeed. Because, you know, stuff like that. When I really dislike their laugh. When they have a strong viewpoint on something that I strongly disagree with. And it's not, I don't disagree with a lot of things, but like we're talking things that I find morally wrong. Or
like what?
Like, not morally wrong, but if they have like a strong opinion about Israel but they don't know anything.
A strong opinion in which way?
You know, like, I'm Zionistic, so...
You're not a Zionist?
I'm Zionistic.
Oh, okay.
I'm Zionistic, and the guy that has a strong opinion on something is not pro-Israel. Like, something like that. That doesn't happen often.
Right.
But, I don't know, like, or... Like, I could just find myself disagreeing on something, like, if I'm with a guy that... I was with somebody who was once very Christian, and he just wanted to impose his crap on me.
Yeah.
And I said, like, dude, I'll destroy you, you know, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to be doing that? And, you know, like, things like that.
Empty?
Yeah, it's empty.
You want water, or Diet Coke, or another?
I'll take another one, this is really good. It's warm in here.
Yeah, well, I just said that way.
I know, you do. Well, because we arm wrestled.
I don't have any more Diet 7-Up. I got regular 7-Up and I got Diet Coke.
I'll do Diet Coke. Somebody said this nice woman find Mr. Good enough and settle down. Wait, I don't know. Wait, what? Oh, feels good.
She needs to find Mr. Good enough and settle down with him to make strong swimmer babies.
Yeah. I do.
How many dates have you gone on in your life? How many guys have you gone out on a date with?
So sorry. Well, in my blog, I've already gotten up to 37. No, 38.
Probably in your life, like 200.
More.
300.
Oh, maybe that. Yeah, 300, 400. Yeah, because I've dated a lot. Thank you. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, like, I dated a lot because I didn't know how to date, so I had to literally learn to experience it. Kind of like that.
Have you gotten better?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that I know now not to, well, especially now dating in the secular world, I know not to talk about marriage too soon. I know not how to talk about kids too soon. I know, which I made the mistake of doing the other night. But I know that, I know not to, I just kind of know how to take it slow. I let the guy initiate everything, and I kind of just take the back seat, because I didn't know how to do that. You know, like I used to take the front seat all the time because I thought that's what you're supposed to do. And, you know,
now you take the back seat.
I do. I wait for them now to initiate. I do initiate some things, like if I want to see them, and I'll initiate, but I won't be like super on it or anything. I'll be like, I want to see you, but I won't. I'll leave it open, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Non-Jewish guys or Jewish guys more socially smooth?
Non-Jewish guys.
Yeah.
I find Jewish men very awkward. Non-Jewish guys, I've had a really, I find them extremely able to really hold themselves in conversation and laugh, and yeah. I don't know. Just in terms of making a move, yes. Much more so.
Like making that first move to kiss you?
Yes! Smooth.
Like, how do, like, Jewish guys kiss you the first time?
I haven't kissed anyone Jewish in a long time, but
non-Jewish guys, like, give me...
No, you know what, let me
difference?
think about this. You know what, like, I just find that with most of the Jewish guys I've been with, I've had to make the first move. With the non-Jewish guys I've been with, they all did. No, except the guy that I'm dating now, I had to make the first move because he was shy. So, yeah.
And how does that work out when you make the first move?
How does it work out?
Yeah.
It usually works out fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I know how to do that. I'm not shy. It doesn't bother me.
So let's pretend
Let's just pretend.
pretend I'm a shy guy.
Aw, come here, darling.
Yeah, and I'm like really shy. And you're just like... I'm so shy.
Sure you are. Sure you are. From the moment I met you, I knew you weren't shy.
Have you dated many guys with beards?
I haven't dated anyone with girls like that.
You've never dated a guy with a beard?
No. I like men clean shaven. I'm attracted to men that are clean shaven.
Would it remind you of your Zadie?
I grew up in Chabad. I really despised the beards. I hated them. All through my childhood, I hated them. I found them very not attractive.